Hey everybody, whoever have noticed my little publicity, I hope there come more people to look my readings. That's the goal. I want to be interactive. I want that you leave me a comment. For this reading, it's nice to focus on Libra. So the reading question should be about Libra, or you should be Libra to ask a question that I would take that in consideration in this reading. But I start now first pulling your crystal. So you have a third eye chakra. This is talking about the intuitive knowing, and heart connection with the mind is very important part of this. Let's put it on the deck. First I do just display the fairy tale cards. What comes for Libra? This full moon is always a powerful period. It was actually yesterday, of course, the full moon exactly, but it's still affecting now. So I'm doing this reading now. This one, Libra, and let's see what Libra needs to know. What kind of fairy tale? Okay. Then we have ending card. Let's take it before I reveal this storyline. Ending of the fairy tale is this. So, fairy tale cards. Queen, beautiful. A knight, a place, like a moonlight, like this reading. It's getting evening here. Nice. Then this animal can talk. Some talkative animal. I mean, I know fairy tales connected to Libra card. And one is truth-speaking horse connected to justice card. And that's a Libra card. And here we have a rabbit. That's talking about intuition. So this is intuitive rabbit. Whatever it means. And then old woman, and there is a dog. So something, what could be? Queen, knight, animal can talk, an old woman. Maybe this is some old woman story that she's telling about the queen of the night, of the moon, who had magical abilities to talk to the animals and understand, like a wild woman, what's going on. Okay, let's see the story ending. True love had broken the enchantment. Okay. Beautiful, true love. That's the thing. When there is true love, it's magical. It can break enchantments. Love is very powerful power. But in my knowledge, what I know, creativity is even higher than love. So take creative action, Libra. Take beautiful art style action in your life, and you will see. You will see that the true love will be noticed when you take action. You cannot just be like waiting on your old woman. You have to be in your power like a queen, like a true queen of hearts. Okay, so this is the starting point. Let's see the feelings of your person. Yeah, I wish there would be a world where always the good would win. But unfortunately, in our world, there is a lot bad. That darkness, that justice story, that goose girl story connected with it. It's very much about how false pride is threatening the rightful pride to be silent and become a servant. And then the false pride is there just like killing the truth-speaking horse and all this kind of shit going on. So, but eventually, if there is a true queen and a true love and so on, the powers are so strong that it will win. So kind of the time might pass, but always be honest to your heart and your truth. And then, of course, respectful to other people too. Because you cannot force anybody to love you. I mean, it has to be reciprocal. Like, if something goes wrong in your love life, yeah, maybe also that was not for you, that person who disrespected you or so on. But there is, yeah, I'm not gonna talk. Let's see what's coming into this reading. What is the curse and so on in the love lives? I mean, yeah, can happen. Black magic and so on. But let's not go into it now. Let's see the feelings of your person. Dream day. Fantasize, passive dreaming, manifesting, reflecting desires for the bright future, daydreaming. It's a very good thing. Like, actually, dream day is a little exercise you can do to make the manifestation intention true. So you can write a dream day of that true love and what is looks to you like, and then it can manifest better because you have write it down. So practically it's a great thing. I did write a dream day when I was suffering with my separation. I did write a dream day, and I have been navigating towards that ever since. So it is interesting when you write the dream day, then later you should observe what kind of way you act in that dream day and be conscious about it, like how you are presenting yourself in the dream day. For example, I was very caring and nurturing there, and I try to pay attention that I stay like that, because that's helping that kind of reality to come true when I'm trusting that the true love is possible and so on. But I have to have an active part also to be best version of myself to manifest that person in my life. Like, I can dream about being with this person who is really going to travels with me and being like really like caring, but I have to be myself too. It's not like, I mean, I have to be also putting my best foot forward. So something like that for you. Kind of like this landed to top of the night. So it's good to keep your dream alive, Libra. And then Oracle of Love. Hi, I'm here, the Oracle of Love for you, Libra, today. But here we have Oracle of Love, wanting to know what is going to happen, wanting to feel secure, missing you, wanting to be close, scared of losing you. That's how your person is feeling. They're like unsure, and they're even going kind of like oracles like me to ask advice. So something about that. The best thing to do is always communicate directly. Always like to take a bull from the horns, and just, even if it's hard, just like face the person you need to talk to, not like you are like avoiding that. Because actually that's like a trauma response is avoiding, is like escaping, is like doing anything else but like resistance, is doing anything else than what you should do. So sometimes, yeah, I have also resistance about certain things, but I know like that's what I should do, and I'm consciously pushing myself to do it. But in the love life, if you have resistance, it's usually a sign that there is something beautiful behind it, and it's worth to go through that resistance. Of course, if you have kind of roadblock, and especially the roadblock would be that you have like red flags showing up a lot. So like stop signs, like don't go here. So then take it as a feedback. But if it's resistance, just that you know that you are something within yourself, that there is no actual real danger, or there's just like some old stories or whatever is creating this resistance, it might be beautiful, and being in power might be actually scary. So just remember that feelings are messengers, and you should like learn from them. Okay, we go forward seeing this oracle visit the end. Anyway, the Gemini full moon, the the Gemini question in the karma card was what you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way, and at what point you have to think of yourself, what is the quickest way. It's kind of message about thinking fast like Geminis do usually. It's like, I can think of this Game of Thrones moment when it's like the daughter, what was the name? I'm bad with my Game of Thrones, long time ago I watched it. The daughter of Stark, who is sword fighting, and then the sword teacher say to her like, what do you say to the dead? You say not today. So in a moment of like complete like that they're killing the father, they are like doing all this bad to the family to kind of like get rid of that king of North. The daughter has to be sharp. The daughter has to be quick-witted and fast to think and do the right choices. Otherwise she will be killed. And like sometimes in life you have to think kind of fast and stay clear-headed. That's what is coming here. Stay clear-headed under this Gemini full moon. Because yeah, there are a lot of manipulation in our world, but you don't stay clear-headed. Whatever vipers, snakes around. Seeing the snakes here. What can I say about... Yeah, intuition is clearly showing here. Follow your intuition. Always trust your intuition. Don't think it's silly. This little rabbit inside of you that kind of... Do you know about the what I've heard about rabbits? Like, they can actually die of like hearing a thunder, like a storm. So they're so sensible, they get scared and then they get a heart attack. So I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, being intuitively connected to your heart. And your heart is sometimes very much like jumping, like, oh my God, I'm so scared to listen to that. But usually the intuition is like a whispering voice. The ego, the one that is like materialistically focused and a little bit like not the best. I mean, healthy ego is good, but if the echo voice is talking to you, it's shouting. So do know what is it? Is it this intuitive rabbit or is it the ego? The rabbit would whisper to you, and then you know it's your intuition. It's a kind voice. Okay, we go for the tarot positions. It's interesting. Oh, Angela and Libra. So you are completely welcome to give me a question and I'm willing to answer it. So I'm so happy to have a Libra here. And maybe I'm gonna do also this kind of reading in the future live because it's more fun. Cool. Or do you dare to ask a question? You can always. But I'm just starting to pull the card, so you can ask immediately if you want. But this is generally for Libra, so this is coming. And this. So cool, Angela. That's an angel name. Yeah. Okay, these are coming just generally now for Libras. Okay, Two of Swords. That's intuitive choice. The intuitive thing that I was just talking about is here. So Moon is also here. It's like always connected to High Priestess. These kind of cards. Two of Swords, and it's really the choice card, but it's very intuitive choice. And this person has a blindfold, but you can take the blindfold off. The negative would be really, I don't know, what is this here? Maybe I should read about this card soon, because this tarot of opposition maybe have interesting, like a wisdom, this new deck. So next you have Queen of Swords, okay, very Libra also because the air queen. And is this the positive one or not? This is actually opposition. So this is somebody who is getting old, who has not been using the sword in her life, just getting old and holding on to those truths or whatever until the old age. I'm losing even a voice when I'm talking about this. Wait. There is coming something here. Angela says, I'm in my villain era. and you speaking to ego, and that hit home. I feel I'm coming home into intuition more, and also wondering if I'm just feeling more in my power. Okay, let's discover this stuff. And then this is Tarot of Oppositions. These are like opposing forces. So first was a positive thing about intuitive choice, but next was Queen of Swords in possibly the echo voice position. But let's read from the book also, because this I want to give full wisdom out of it that I cannot fully see from this card immediately. But of course you can see this young queen is here. Kind of annoying that the old wouldn't be wise. But maybe there is like holding a grudge of something, because that's like more trauma you have, more hurt you have, and maybe that's like the message here also. That sometimes, unfortunately, we cannot let go of some hurtful information or thing. Let's see. We try to read these things, but this cover. Next one is King of Wands, also in a stopping position. So normally King of Wands is really this sexy knight coming to come to take off your feet, how you call it. Sorry, my English. But this one is stagnant. It's not moving. It stopped. So what is going on here? Let's see. And as well, Seven of Cups, the dreams. That here was a dream they mentioned. Here the dreams are like bad. Like often in the cards there is this dragon and the tower and the snake, and like here it's just showing those bad dreams, like nightmares. So we have a little bit that now here. Libra. Yeah, are you getting scared, Angela? Anyway, I'm going to wait. This should not move. Let's read from this little booklet. Where did I put it here? So sometimes these stories are different depending on the deck. So I think like here too, I will read this. Two of Swords. Positive. It's time to reflect, to stop and look within before you act. You have an important choice that would affect the lives of others. So think well, deeply, coldly. Interestingly, coldly. Whatever you choose, you should calmly accept the consequences if you have acted for the good. Yeah, it's usually said like this Queen of Swords can be a cold and can come off like a cold person, because it's like cutting the crap and being the cold-hearted. But I don't know, because this was mentioned, even the cold, but sometimes you have to be very cold with your decisions. Like it's not so warm subject sometimes. Oh, there is even Ami. If you are Libra, Ami, I'm not sure did you were. I'm taking any Libra. If you have Libra related questions that I can answer. And next reading I will stop in between and I will do reading for Scorpio next. So yeah, cold and direct, but you need that in life. That's also a good thing. But of course, now we are, this is supposed to be a relationship wise. You had here Oracle of Love and Dream Day. These were very positive. And this intuition thing was very positive. But as well, here was the old woman. So we have twice old woman on the table. It's almost like showing you that you are like letting things go old. I don't know, something old here. And I was talking in the beginning about quick and being quick and doing fast implementation of ideas like Geminis do. And maybe that's some kind of message that you should not wait to the old age, some information or some confrontation or something. But let's read this. Queen of Swords, negative. Let's see. A specific problem is coming up that will involve you emotionally and may cause you to lose the emotional balance you need. Upcoming situations require rationality, calculation, coolness. Your enemies are anger, haste, and anything that will make you move away from your higher self. Okay, interestingly that this is the picture. I don't see her very fiery, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read the positive because I want you to be the positive. So, so the positive would be, and you should turn into this wisdom. Nothing should distract you from what you have chosen to do or from your duties. Be detached, but not cold. Impartial, but never indifferent. Involved in what you are doing, but without emotional attachments that override your mastery. With this conduct, you will always persevere, avoiding the traps that would slow you down. Okay, that was the kind of advice. If you would turn it, truth is now here. Things are kind of getting old in some issues, should be addressed. What is this saying like, yeah, I mean, kind of this year is getting old. Like sometimes you have to kind of clean the old year away. So practically this year is getting also old. We are getting to the new year. Maybe you have to address some things before we change to kind of like a fresh new year. Yeah, you're welcome, Angela. And now let's see this once, because I think, Angela, can I say this? But I think you have had this kind of man in your life sometime. This sexy knight. So let's see what made him unsexy. Let's see. Knight of Wands. Okay, the positive would be here. Let's see the negatives of that knight that you need to address, maybe with your sword. Impulsivity, this is the negative. Impulsivity and force without control will only give you temporary results and may attract enemies. No one doubts your word except you. Even those who know your flaws and fallings can't help but respect your valor. So indeed, the sexy knight is always the fastest knight and is doing very like fast moves and not thinking. So that I have learned, actually love reading related, yes, just advice, what I have learned from the suitors I have had. And when somebody, okay, maybe, I don't know if somebody is looking who is that kind of person who met me on the beach this summer, but I felt it very annoying that when I was just wanting to go swim in a sunny day and came this kind of Knight of Wands, and I was just wanting to be in the beach, read a book and go to swim, and immediately when I went to the waves, when I went to the water, he was tailing me, he was following me like a shark and starting to small talk me in the water and so on. So I was so annoyed about that. But I mean, kind of, he was so friendly and charming, so I let him talk. But eventually I couldn't read my book. And he was even like, okay, he bought me ice cream. So I mean, he did something, but he was totally this kind of knight coming forward. And it was annoying because I couldn't be in peace what I wanted that day. So sometimes you have to say clear no and not entertain something that you are not completely interested. So just saying this. And sorry for if the person will be looking this reading. Yeah, you were not my type. So that was a no. Anyway, 7 of Cups. Let's read here. But yes, I wanted to swim alone and I couldn't because this one knight was after me. So this is also negative, this dream card. Illusions and ephemeral dreams uses trinkets and vessels filled only with venal distractions. This is what you might get. You might give in to the temptation to have it all and take even what is not yours. Lurking secrets, small betrayals, and inner defeats can be healed only by recognizing your bad choices. Okay, yes. The faster you notice the bad choice, the better is. What usually happens, if you have invest already time and effort, you might entertain something longer because you already invest a little bit for it. So like then it goes on and it's a bad choice eventually. So just recognize all the bad choices and it's kind of judgment day, like, okay, that was a bad choice. Let's move on. let's leave it. Okay, advice card now. And this is interesting. Look, Angela, and every Libra. It's a beautiful Hecate related cover. So, what is your witchy advice? This one. I'm so happy that there is people I know. Okay, wand, fire, kind of magic wand. Inspiration, opportunity, potential. That's your advice. Let's read about it. Interestingly, I get all this kind of magical tools, and I would have all the witchy personalities and everything here, but all this time comes just this kind of advice. So it's very action oriented, this kind of tools. So item, wand. The wand is a magical tool often used to direct and amplify energies. When it appears in a reading, it heralds the start of a new project or idea. Inspiration should move to the fore. Now is good time to stoke the fire and begin planting the seeds of something you may have previously been putting off. So that is your advice. But as well, in the beginning, I don't know if you saw, Angela, there was this dream day. You know it from the material we have been going through together. Oh, I see I have to charge my phone. Hopefully it's not cutting so, but I have to soon. And this, I will get some verified cards still about what to do about this Queen of Swords. Let's take these fairy tale cards to keep the theme of the fairy tales. A little bit magic stone. So how you will turn this Queen to be something better. Wow. Queen of Cups. Heart involvement, intuitive woman. Wow, that's beautiful. Really the emotion. Let you feel the emotions. You have here third eye chakra. That is a lesson. You have to have a heart connection to the mind, not just book nerd, not just intellectual. You have to know things kind of like with experience of life. And yeah, it's completely like a deep queen in the waters with the feelings. So that's your advice. Don't be afraid of your feelings. Feelings can be really like the shadow. I mean, like the body can be a shadow with all those feelings. So just acknowledge that. And maybe you should keep a dream diary again, because it is very, very like a kind of intuitive thing too. Dreams and emotions. So where is my... I just saw briefly that my phone had 5%, so hopefully this doesn't cut soon. I read this for you and then I end this reading. So, Yemoja, Nigeria, Yoruba deity, the Queen of Cups represents the surface of the subconscious. The goddess Yemoja connects those on land to the depths of the spiritual plane. She is mysterious but also a kind and caring mother. Femininity, warmth, empathy, a counselor, intuition. Yes. So being a mother also comes here. And this old woman possibly is also mother, but like remembering this kind of really your strength as a woman. And that's like we have the emotion, we have the emotional intelligence. And making good choices is coming here like an important thing to do in your love life. Don't be afraid of using that sword. Interestingly, the full moon is even here, so I'd love to see in the full moon reading a full moon. So do those hard choices possibly. Another moon is here. So the queen is here and the queen is here, so beautiful. And then the fairy tale ending was true love had broken the enchantment. So that's a good goal, to have that true love in your life. Okay, I end this reading. I'm so happy that I saw people joining in. I have a little break. I have to charge my phone and then I'm back for the Scorpio. So thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.